What is up, everybody? It is DJ from Boys on the Bench, and I am here giving you some of the most profitable plays to be taking on PrizePicks. I have 5 of them for you, built using the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer tool. Now, if you don't know what the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer tool does, is it quickly scans the market and spits out what are the best plays to be taking based off of what all of the other markets and sports books are saying for you, right? These sports books are dumping millions and millions of dollars into their lines, and really we're just trying to find the biggest discrepancies. So I'll be explaining to you which of those we should be taking today. And starting us off, let me go ahead and show you the slip that I have for you, and that is the Brute Monster going over 10.0 headshots. A lot of push potential in this slip, but we have another CS2 going over his headshots as well. And then we get into some of the NFL plays with James Cook going under a total anytime touchdown, Trevor Lawrence under his pass attempts, and then last but not least, a League of Legends play going under on his kills. So with that said, let's go over exactly how I decided I was going to build this slip. So when we look here, mainly what I am looking for whenever I build these slips are at least multiple data points. I won't use these single data points like we see here with this Vladimir Guerrero fantasy projections under. I don't pick that just because mainly it's only one data point. Same with this CS2 play here. We're only seeing one data point across the rest of the board. It's really their word versus PrizePicks word. And yes, we are getting really good odds whenever we're looking at this, because in this play here, we can see that if we took the under 9.5 on PrizePicks, right now Hot Streaks has listed this not only a whole kill lower, but they are also heavily favoring it at minus 161. So again, there is a lot of value to be had in that play, but we have a certain threshold that we want to meet, and if we don't meet that threshold, then that's when I will go back and include that play. Now, that threshold that we are trying to create is whenever we have 5-leg parlays, the percent odds that we want to hit is 54.3. So you can see here that all of these are 55.32, 55.06. Now we need an average. Not every single play needs to be above that threshold. Obviously, the more that we can get above that threshold, then the better, right? That's the more profitable slip that we're going to create. But really, the average that we are looking for is just 54.3. So this Brute Monster play over 10 maps 1 to 2 headshots, we can see that we're getting a 55.06% odds to hit on that play. Underdog is offering that line at 11.5, so 1.5 kills higher, whereas Hot Streaks is listing it a half a kill higher, but then heavily favoring it at minus 162. So you can see both of these books here heavily favoring this play for the over 10 on PrizePicks. So PrizePicks is obviously the cheapest place that you can get it, and that's the name of the game whenever we are positive EV betting, is where's the cheapest place to buy a play. Right now for this Brute Monster on his headshots is the over 10 on PrizePicks. We're not getting any other similar value compared to this line. Now, the very next play that I had here was this next headshots play on a CS2 going over 17, 54.6% odds to hit. We can see we're getting another whole kill edge compared to Underdog, as well as a 1.5 kill edge on Hot Streaks, who once again is heavily favoriting this play. So again, these are 2 really good solid starting points for us, a play over 55 and then a 55.5. Every play listed here below this play is now technically below our threshold, but again, as long as we have that average, we're rocking and rolling and we're sitting just good. So the play that I had next was this James Cook play under his total anytime touchdowns. So we have minus 135. We can see from the rest of the market, we're getting average juice of minus 141. Now, again, when we include this in 5 and 6 leg parlays, what this really comes out to whenever they have fixed payouts is minus 119. So again, this is a difference of over 20 compared to what we're getting from PrizePicks at minus 119. We can see this going as high as minus 165 on Fliff, but again, the lowest that we're getting is minus 130, except for PrizePicks, where the lowest we're getting it from PrizePicks is minus 119. So again, when you're positive EV betting, buy cheap. That is the name of the game. Buy cheap. Okay, so then next, I was going to take this Josh Allen play. Couldn't take the Josh Allen play. By the time I got around to it, it had bumped up to 30. So we just missed out on that one. I thought that would have been a perfect pairing with the James Cook under his total touchdowns, but then pairing it with Josh Allen over on his passing attempts. We had to pass on that opportunity, though. But lastly, or 2 more picks here. Trevor Lawrence under 33 pass attempts, coming in at 54.08. Again, just under that threshold, but we're rocking and rolling and we're doing fine. Average juice of minus 140. We can see the rest of the books here offering this exact same line at 32.5. Some books are kind of offering some slightly favoring it, where some are kind of a little bit of plus odds. You can see this book kind of minus 108, but then other books minus 117, minus 120, minus 125. So again, a lot of books slightly favoring the under 32.5. So the fact that PrizePicks has decided to bump this up to 33, indicating that PrizePicks is likely wrong on their line, and that's exactly where we want to take advantage of that. Lastly, is this Maple League of Legends play going under 9 maps, 1 to 2 kills? We can see Hot Streaks heavily favoriting. They're under 8.5 at minus 233. Absolutely crazy. That's where a lot of this value is coming in, because then we see lastly this parlay play offering it at the same thing, 9, and they're favoriting it at minus 129. So again, that's the idea, is whenever we are doing this. Now I did have to skip this one play, this Vino Mesra, because he plays on the same team as his teammate who I picked here. So I did have to skip this. So if I wanted to start back over, what I could do was include this CS2 play, pair it with him, and then start building my very next slip. Because again, that is also what you want to do when you positive EV bet, is bet in volume. Now, if you did want to tell the slip that I just created here on PrizePicks, that is linked down in the description below. Highly recommend it, but also make sure that you are following me on Twitter. You can find that down in the description below. That is found at DJ_BoysOTB, where I will be posting all of these picks 100% free. So anyways, though, best of luck to y'all. Let's have a great Monday, and I'll see y'all next time.